Welcome back, everybody. Thank you for watching another video. Tonight we're going to be checking out this budget-friendly prism scope from MONSTRUM. This is the Ruckus. And as always, guys, if at the ending of the video you want to purchase this awesome prism scope from MONSTRUM and help support the channel, make sure you check out the link in the description below because we do get a commission if you purchase this scope. And of course, before getting started, just want to thank the good folks out at MONSTRUM for sending me the scope to review. Let's get started. Oh, prism sights. Now, if you're not too familiar with prism sights, this is the type of sight you want to use if you have an astigmatism, because when you look through regular red dots, it looks really blurry. Sometimes it looks like a starburst, and you don't really get to enjoy the full benefits of having a red dot. So when you have a prism, because of its etched reticle, that blurriness goes away. Let's begin with a quick size reference so you get a better idea for the overall size of the Ruckus. So here's a deck of cards. You can compare the height there. We'll go this way. All right. Let's turn it around this way. Let's run a ruler across this way from the eyepiece to the front there. It looks like it's just about 3 inches across that way. Let's take a rough measurement here from the base of the mount to the top of the hood. Looks like we got just about 3 inches high. Now in the rear, we got a 32mm ocular lens. That is gigantic. So here's your size reference next to the quarter. It's quite a bit larger than that. Then if we go diagonal in the front, looks like we got just about 1 3/4 inches going across that way. Let's get the Ruckus on the scale so you know how much weight you're going to be putting on your rifle, coming in at just about 12 ounces. And just in case you're wondering what 12 ounces might feel like, well, if you got a bottle of water around the house, fill it up about halfway, should get you close. And here's a quick example of what the Ruckus might look like installed onto your rifle. Here's everything you're going to get in the box: the Ruckus itself, an extra CR2032 battery, and there's another one already installed in the sight itself, a torque wrench with an extra torque screw, and a lens cloth. Construction of the Ruckus is 6061 aluminum. It's going to be pretty rugged and lightweight. Waterproof rating is IPX7, so this can stay submerged in about 1 meter of water for about 30 minutes. Battery inserts right here, and it houses a CR2032 battery. Also included with the Ruckus is a pre-installed riser, 1.7 inches, and this will fit on any Picatinny rail. And if you're wondering about the size of these torque screws, they're T15. Let's have a look at the back of the scope here, and we find a 32mm ocular lens. This is going to make your eye relief so good and so easy to find your target. And as we're going to see, a really wide field of view. And you can see that nice green glare there, as well as on the front. And that's because we have fully multi-coated lenses, which is extremely important on optics. It really does keep the glare out, lets all of the light through, so you have a nice, bright, sharp picture. And it also ensures that you have accurate color reproduction when you're looking through the lens. Also on your ocular lens, you do have a diopter to really help you focus your image. On the left side of the scope, we have your brightness settings. And this is where the battery sits, right underneath this cap. And as you can see, we got 11 different brightness settings. On the top of the sight is your elevation torque. On the right is going to be for windage. And if you look at the caps right on top, there's this bar sticking up. And that is so you can jam it right down in there and make your adjustments. So you have a built-in adjuster so you don't have to look around for a coin or a screwdriver. Another great feature that the Ruckus has that keeps it in line with industry standards with companies like Vortex is it has a shake awake feature. So if this stays motionless for 10 minutes, it'll go into sleep mode. 2 hours, it'll completely shut off. And all you got to do to wake it up is you move it around and it'll go back to the brightness setting it was on before. The Ruckus is available in 2 magnifications, a 3 and a 4x. 4 different reticle types to choose from. I'll try to roll some footage in from the website. So you got the DX1, which is the reticle we're going to be looking at. And there's 2 BDC bullet drop compensation reticles. There's one with a dot, one with the chevron. That one you can only get in 4X. And you also have a circle dot. The Ruckus is also fog proof, so you don't have to worry about this scope internally fogging and collecting mold. And another great thing about the Ruckus is that not only does it have an etched reticle, but it is black etched. So if your battery dies for whatever reason, you still have that contrast of the black reticle that you can use. Let's have a look at that outside. All right, outdoors, 25 yards, nice clear picture, nice wide field of view. You can see the reticle stacked on top of the target there. Now, even on brightness setting 11, it was so bright you could not see the red illumination, but luckily because of that black etched reticle, it is still usable. Gonna bring it indoors here so you can see brightness level 5. A lot of times the first brightness level is not recordable. The camera just can't focus on it. So here's level 5. You can see it's a little bit grainy in there. And then we move over to brightness 11. It's a lot brighter. There's less graininess. Now again, even if it gets blown out in direct sunlight, this has a black etched reticle, so it is still 100% usable. Once again, guys, this has been the Ruckus by MONSTRUM. So many great features and a budget-friendly scope. It comes in 3 and 4X. You can choose 4 different reticles, fully multi-coated lenses, great waterproofing, massive 32mm ocular lens, a really big field of view. If you're in the market for a PRISM scope and you don't want to spend a lot of money, this might be a great option for you. Well, alright guys, this is the ending of the video. Remember, if you want to purchase this awesome PRISM scope from MONSTRUM, make sure you check out the link in the description below. Thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.